जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 ओम विष्णुपाद परम परिव्रजाचार्य स्तोत्र वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ओम विष्णुपाद परम परिव्रजाचार्य स्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद्भक्त सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। रामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की जय। मथुरा द्वारिका श्री क्षेत्र जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मैया की जय, यमुना मैया की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, तुलसी महारानी की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासां ततो जयमुदीरये। अष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिके। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, text number 8. Divyam Sahasra Abdam Amogha Darshanaha Jita Anila Atma Vijita Ubhaya Indriya Atapyata Smakhila Tapanam Loka Tapanam Tapasa Tapiyamsa Taptam Samahitaha दिव्यं सहस्राब्दममोघदर्शनो जितानिलात्मा विजितो भयेन्द्रियः अतप्यतास्माखिललोकतापनम् तपस्तपीयां तप्तां समाहितः दिव्यं सहस्राब्दममोघदर्शनो जितानिलात्मा विजितो भयेन्द्रियः अतप्यतास्माखिललोकतापनम् तपस्तपीयां तपतां समाहितः दिव्यं सहस्राब्दममोघदर्शनम् जितानिलात्मा विजितोन्द्रियः अतप्यतास्माखिललोकतापनम् तपस्तपीयां तपतां समाहितः Divyam pertaining to the demigod in the higher planets. Sahasra, 1000 of them years. Amogha, spotless, without tinge of impurity. Darshanaha, one who has such a vision for a life, of a life. Jita, controlled. Anila, life. Atma, mind. Vichita, controlled over. Acha. Jita means controlled. And Vichita means control over. Ubhaya, both. Indriyaha, one who has such a senses. Atapyata, executed penance. Sma, in the past. Akhila, all. Loka, planet. Tapanam, enlightenment. Tapaha, penance. Tapiyan, extremely hard penance. Tapatam, of all the executors of penances. Samahitaha, thus situated. Translation and purport by His Loving Divine Grace, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation: Lord Brahma underwent penances for 1000 years by calculation. How many years? 1000. Of the demigods. He heard this transcendental vibration from the sky, and he accepted it as a divine. Thus he controlled his mind and senses, and thus penances he executed were a great lesson for the living entities. Thus he is known as the greatest of all ascetics. Lord Brahma heard the occult sound tata, but he did not see a person who vibrated the sound, and still he accepted the instruction as a beneficial for him. And therefore he engaged himself in meditation for 1000 celestial years. One celestial year is equal to 6 into 30 into 12 into 1000. 1800 into 12 into 3 lakhs into 1000. So 1000 is around like a 30 billion years, billions of years. His acceptance of a sound was due to his pure vision of the absolute nature of the Lord. And due to his correct vision, he made no distinction between the Lord and the Lord's instruction. There is no difference between the Lord and sound vibration coming from him, even though he is not personally present. The best way of understanding is to accept such a divine instruction, and Brahma, the prime spiritual master of everyone, is the living example of this process of receiving transcendental knowledge. The potency of a transcendental sound is never minimized because the vibrator is apparently absent. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita or any revealed scripture is in the world is never to be accepted as ordinary mundane sound without transcendental potency. One has to receive the transcendental sound from the right source, accept it as a reality, and prosecute the direction without hesitation. The secret of success is to receive the sound from the right source of a bona fide spiritual master. Mundane manufactured sound has no potency, and such seemingly transcendental sound received from an unauthorized person also has no potency. One should be qualified enough to discern such a transcendental potency. And either by discriminating or by fortunate chance, if one is able to receive the transcendental sound from the bona fide spiritual master, his path of liberation is guaranteed. The disciple, however, must be ready to execute the order of bona fide spiritual master, as Lord Brahma executed the instruction of his spiritual master, the Lord himself. Following the order of the bona fide spiritual master is the only duty of the disciple. And this completely faithful execution of the order of the bona fide spiritual master is the secret of success. Lord Brahma controlled his two grades of senses by means of sense perception and sense organs, because he had to engage such a senses in the execution of the order of the Lord. Therefore, controlling the senses means engaging them in the transcendental service of the Lord. The Lord's order descends in disciplic succession to the bona fide spiritual master, and thus execution of the order of the bona fide spiritual master is a factual control of the senses. Such an execution of a penance is full faith and sincerity made Brahmaji so powerful that he became the creator of the universe. And because he was able to attain such a power, he called the best amongst the ascetics of the streets. Om Jnana-Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavancha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanmitam Tam Sachivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sayyidam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Cha Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Aradhya Bhagavan Vrajeshadhanayas Taddham Vrindavanam Ramya Kachit Upasana Vrajavadu Varagena Vakalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumato Maham Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matamidam Tatra Dharana Paraha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. So here in this particular verse, where how Brahmaji has executed the order that he has got from the Lord, that has explained. He performed austerities for the 1,000 celestial years of the demigods. And Prabhupada emphasizes in the purport about taking the instructions of the Lord as Lord himself. Lord and his instructions, they are non-different. And to understand that and execute it in our life, that makes us so powerful that Brahma, just by following the instructions of the Lord, he became so powerful that he became a creator. So that shows us, sometimes people they think that, who knows that Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam will change our life? And we have a doubt, oh, there are so many stories and so many philosophy has given, but it's not practical. Why? Because we are not able to follow, that's why it's not practical. And people give classes also on that. If you think yourself it is not practical, then you don't have any right to speak about Srimad Bhagavatam. If you don't believe in the principles of that, you don't think that they are impractical, that's mean you are offending Lord himself. Forget about the Vaishnava and other people. You are offending Lord himself. You are not showing faith in his own words. How do you think that you will convey the proper message of Bhagavatam to others and that will make difference in others' life? Huh? Make sense or not?
Not impossible, but hard.
What?
Not impossible, but hard.
I'm not explaining about impossible or what. The possible thing is given in the Bhagavatam. Who are you to decide that impossible?
Yeah.
Has Lord given you that empowerment or authority to speak like that?
That's why I'm saying not impossible, but hard to come on.
Not if it is hard, then he would have not said for everyone. No? He has not said it for everyone then.
Everyone cannot follow that.
Who said that? It is written in the Bhagavatam.
No, Bhagavad Gita also.
Where it is said?
Everybody cannot follow. That's it.
What?
Different path. Yogi.
He never said that Bhagavad Gita is not practical for the common man. Has he said that? It's difficult for him or hard for them?
Not for everyone cannot follow. That's it. They are
Where?
different way.
Lord says that? That everyone can't follow the message of Bhagavad Gita?
Not saying.
Is he saying that? Can you show me that text where he says that it's not possible for everyone to follow the message of Bhagavad Gita?
No, you are writing the point. Gita saying, not saying.
I'm not raising the point. I am just giving a statement. People are there who think that this message is not practical for the common man.
Who is common man? They are thinking like that.
Who?
You are saying who is? I do not know. But they are also thinking.
But who is saying that in the Bhagavad Gita it is said that it is very hard for the common man to understand the message of Bhagavad Gita? Lord never said that anywhere. So, thing is that Prabhupada, why all this purport Prabhupada very scrutinizingly wrote it? We have to understand, because he was knowing there are culprits in our own society also, that they will misinterpret the Prabhupada purports. He's saying even Lord is not visible, but his words and sound has an equal potency as he. So we should follow his instructions as Brahma had did. And because he followed them as it is, that's why he has become eligible to become a creator of this universe. People, they think, oh, we are not feeling empowerment, we are trying to preach, but people are not changing. You change yourself first. Have we thought about that anytime? I'm reading for so many years, but I don't know what changes I've done in my own consciousness. Have we worked on that? You think I'm a devotee for 20 years, 23 years, 25 years, 30 years, maybe for the last 10 years or 5 years. But have we done that self-evaluation? Have we done that anytime? Never. For the professionals thing, we do it. For the material thing, we do it, self-evaluation. For my career, how much I have done, for what I have to do. But why not for the spiritual life? It's your own life. We never think about it. That need to be worked out. No? Because whatever we do in our spiritual life, then going to count in your future. Not only in this lifetime, but in future lifetime. So why we don't do that? Because we don't take it seriously. That sincerity of a heart is not there to understand the message of their God. We are like the Mr. Frog, Dr. Frog. I know few shlokas. I've read once the Bhagavad Gita. Lord has given me a little bit capability of mesmerizing people with my own world jugglery. So that is enough for me. I am a spiritual personality now. And people can hear me, so I can speak. But what about the inner progress? That's what the Lord is seeing. Mandanam Lokaranjanam. It's like decorating a dead body by doing all that. Purpose behind that has lost. The main purpose of this whole creation is to get rid of this material world. So the real purpose of life is to get rid of this material world. And if we are really not thinking about that, not working hard on that, then what's the use? We say other people, they like a yathomat tatopat, they follow. They take the ardha kukutanaya. There is one part of a philosophy they call logic. That is ardha kukutanaya. Whatever favorable for me, I will take. As per my whims. Other things I will leave it aside. Like you got a hen which is giving a golden egg. So you may think that the rare portion of the hen I am getting the eggs, then why should I maintain the front portion? So cut it off and you keep the rare portion. Is that going to help you? No. So same way you wanted to discriminate in the philosophy and the words of the Lord, which will be just suitable for your own way of life, and you want to propagate that. That's nonsense. That's why Prabhupada is emphasizing on this particular point. Otherwise, in this particular shloka, what you can make it out? That's why we need acharyas to give commentary on such a purpose, such a shloka. Otherwise, the simple verse that Brahmaji has performed 1,000 years, 1,000 celestial years austerity, and that's why he's a great ascetic. What you can make it out from this? But Acharya, they can extract essence out of that. And Prabhupada had extracted that Brahmaji because he followed that he got it as it is, considering that is the instruction of the Lordship. And because of that, what has happened? He got a capabilities or eligibility to become a creator. It's not a joke to become a creator of the universe. And when one can become that? When he follows the Lord's instruction without any reservations. And we have so many examples for it. And today is the appearance or what's appearance or disappearance? Today is the appearance day of Vrindavan Das Thakur. About him, in Gaur Ganadesh Dipika, it is written, Vedavyaso yayeva daso vrindavano adhuna sakhaya kusuma pidaha karyastam samavishyata. Vedavyas became Vrindavan Das Thakur. Krishna's friend Kusuma Pida also entered into him for special purpose. Vedavyas described in the Krishna Lila in Srimad Bhagavatam is non-different from Vyas, Vrindavan Das, who has described Mahaprabhu's Lila in Chaitanya Bhagavatam. In the beginning, his book was called as a Chaitanya Mangal. But when Lochandas gave the same name to his biography of the Lord, it was dubbed as Chaitanya Bhagavatam. There are three prominently books which gives us, I'm saying, a glimpse of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Because all the authors, whoever has wrote down this book, they say in their opinion that whatever we were able to describe, we have described. But Lord Chaitanya's pastimes are unfathomable. That's why they have given the glimpse of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's life. Chaitanya Charitamrita, which is written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. His Divine Grace has given his own commentary on that. Then there is another book called as Chaitanya Bhagavat, which is written by Vrindavan Das Thakur. And there is one more which is known as a Chaitanya Mangal, which is written by, I just said his name, what's his name? Lochan Das Thakur. So Vrindavan Das Thakur, see, even to write about the Lord, you need to have a mercy of the Lord. And Lord, how you will get Lord's mercy, that is also causeless, ahituki. You don't know from when and how you will get mercy of the Lord. You will see the wonderful narrations about Lord's pastime and how he has given his mercy to Vrindavan Das Thakur so that he can write about Mahaprabhu. His mother's name was Narayani. And actually, he was born in 14th century, 29th year of 14th century. On the Krishna Dvadashi of the month of Vaishakh, the ongoing month. And today is that day when he was born. His birthplace is Mamergachi. You must be knowing Mamergachi. In the Navadvip, when you cross that Jagannath Das Babaji's Samadhi, what that place? Kola, Varaga, or which ghat is that? One name is Aparadha Bhanjan Bhumi, but some other name is also there for that. From there, if you take a boat and cross, then you reach Mamergachi. That's the place where Vrindavan Das Thakur took a birth. His father was Vaikuntanath Vipra, who was originally came from Silihat, some name is there. And his mother is Narayani Devi, and she was the daughter of Srivas Thakur or Srivas Pandit's elder brother. His name was Shri Nalina Pandit. And what's his name? Kavi Karnapur, he has mentioned her name in Gaur Ganodesh Tipika. Ambika Kyasya Swayasin Namna Shri Lakilimbika Krishno Chishtam Prabhujinya Seyam Narayani Mata. Kilimbika, who used to eat Krishna's remnant, was the younger sister of Krishna's nurse, Ambika, Srivas Thakur's wife, Malini. In Mahaprabhu's Leela, she became Narayani. So how each and every personality from Krishna Leela, they took birth in Gaur Leela. Kavi Karnapur, he has explained her real identity. Her real name in Krishna Leela is Kilimbika, the younger sister of Lord's nurse. What's the name of the Lord's nurse? Ambika. And who appeared as a Malini, wife of Srivas Pandit. In Panchatattva we chant, no? Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advait, Sri Gadadhar, Srivas, that Srivas. Srivas and Malini, at whose courtyard Lord Chaitanya used to perform his wonderful pastime. And even Mother Narayani, she became famous when once Lord Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave his own remnant to her when she was there at Srivas Pandit's house. especially or particularly when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he performed his Mahabhava Prakash Leela in Shiva Sangan, and Narayani was a small child of 4 years. But by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, she became so intoxicated with the Krishna Prema. She was dancing like anything there. And when she grown up, she got married and she went to Mamergachi, where Vrindavan Thakur took a birth. But most of his time he spent in the village which is known as a Denuria, which is there in the Vrindavan district. And because of that, that place today is known as a Sri Phata. He spent his childhood in his maternal grandfather's home at Mamergachi because his father died. And he and his mother moved to the Srivasa's house where he received the Mahaprabhu's very special blessings. When Nityananda Prabhu sent to Bengal by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for preaching, it said that that time Vrindavan Das Thakur took initiation from Nityananda Prabhu. Even in the Chaitanya Charitamrita also it is said that Narayani, who got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, gave a birth to Vrindavan Das Thakur, who became a Vyasa for Chaitanya Bhagavat, who wrote Chaitanya Bhagavat. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has wrote down for the glorification of Vrindavan Das Thakur. He says, the Vrindavan Das, the son of Narayani, wrote the Chaitanya Mangal. Vedavyas described the Krishna Lila in Srimad Bhagavatam, and Vrindavan Das is the Vyasa of Chaitanya Lila. And it is said that just as a Vedavyasa has described wonderful pastime of the Lord in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Vrindavan Das Thakur has explained the wonderful childhood pastimes of Lord Chaitanya in his writings, and it is written that whoever reads that annihilates all his misfortune. That brings mangalya or auspiciousness in his life. Vrindavan Das Thakur has summarized the essence of the teachings of Srimad Bhagavatam in his Chaitanya Bhagavat. If even Muslim or an atheist should listen to Chaitanya Bhagavat, he immediately becomes a great Vaishnava. An ordinary human being could not have composed such a sublime word. Lord Chaitanya himself has spoken through the mouth of Vrindavan Das. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says that I offer millions of obeisances unto the lotus feet of Vrindavan Das Thakur, who has delivered the entire universe through his book. He was born in the womb of a Narayani who eternally enjoys Sri Chaitanya's Brahmanans. How wonderful is his descriptions of the activities of the Lord, simply by hearing which the three worlds have become sanctified. Vrindavan Das Thakur actually elaborately has explained about Lord Nityananda's pastime in Chaitanya Bhagavatam. And he was so much absorbed in that, even it is said that he has abbreviated the Lord Chaitanya's pastime in his writings. And that's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita we can find that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has explained the Lord's Sankirtan pastimes a lot. But childhood pastime has described by Vrindavan Das Thakur in his books. And Vrindavan Das Thakur actually, mainly he has wrote about Vaishnava Parad. And that we'll discuss in the evening. That's quite a long thing that we can discuss. So for today, this morning session, we can stop here and continue in the evening. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.